Good morning. How are you? Take a full breath in and a long full breath out. Get yourself on your mat. Maybe you're laying right down. Maybe you're sitting. Maybe you're in a chair. Take a couple breaths. Release any tension in your shoulders. Take one more full breath in. And full breath out. If you're laying down, slowly start to sit yourself up. And if you're sitting, sit a little bit taller and twist over towards your left. Really gentle twist. And twist over towards your right. And really gentle twist. Back to center. Bring your legs out front. Tap the backs of your knees on the floor. And then bring your feet right to the mat. Hands behind. And rock your knees side to side, just a little at a time. And maybe the sweeps get a little bit bigger. And then pause. Extend your legs out again. Sit up tall. Flex your feet, point your toes. Oh, you can't see my feet I feel like I'm so far away. Flex your feet, point your toes. Wiggle your toes a little bit. And then take your feet, toes so they point away from each other. Bring them in toward each other. Away and toward. Out and in, out. And then point and flex. And then pause. Flip yourself up and over into a table. And start to roll through some cat-cows. Good, turn off, hold on. Keep rolling through those cat-cows. And come back to table, belly's pulled in. And then however it works for you, find your way up into mountain. Feel your feet land. Feel yourself stand a little bit taller. Let your breath start to deepen. Eyes can be open or closed. And double check where your feet are and that they're pointed straight ahead of you. I'm going to turn it a little bit of an angle. Finger hip width, strength through our legs, back sides, belly's pulled in, and our shoulders are rolled back, arms by our sides. Start hinging left and right. Everything below our waistband stays where it is. This is just our torso. It can be a tiny bend to the side, or it can be a little bit bigger. Couple more breaths. And then rest in center and mountain. Arms come forward. Roll your shoulders way back. Hands come toward each other. Arms open up. Hands toward each other or touch. Open up. Again, toward each other and open. A couple more times. Big claps almost. And next time your arms are out, keep them out. Pull your belly and strengthen your backside. It's not. Flip your palms up. Almost, we're going to keep our lower body exactly where it is. Just our arms are going to move. Take your arms up and down by our sides. Up, almost like a jumping jack, but we're not doing the jumping. We're just doing the jacking, right? Just our arms. And again, if your hands don't come together overhead, maybe they're in a wide V and back down. We're still getting some work through our shoulders. And then pause, arms by your sides, roll your shoulders around. And then come stand at the front of your mat. And step your right foot back into warrior one. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you. Remember warrior one? Been a long time. You remember, if we're on clock face, right here, front of our mat is noon, 12 o'clock. Right side is 3, back end is 6, left side is 9. So our front foot in warrior one, our left foot on this side, our left foot points to 12, our back foot points to 1. Tiny, tiny bend in our back knee, lots of strength. Bigger bend in our front knee, lots of strength. Belly's in. Hands can be here at your heart, hands can be on your hips, arms can be up, you decide. Take a breath in. Stay here, exhale. One more full breath. And step forward. Left foot steps back, warrior one. Right toes to noon, back toes to 11. Strengthen, press into ground, and then lengthen up, reach. Even if you're not reaching with your arms, it's through the crown of your head. Reaching up. Take about 2 or 3 breaths here. And step forward. That was more. That felt good. Shake things out a little bit. And then lift and lower your heels. You can swing your arms. You can have your hands on your hips. You can be holding a chair or a couch or something, table. And then rest. Arms by your sides, back to mountain. Strengthen everything, lengthen up. A couple more of those lateral bends, side to side. And rest. Swing your arms forward and back, maybe up and back. And hands to heart. Sit back into chair. Right hand to your right hip, left hand to your right knee. Use your left hand to turn your chest to the right. And come back to center, hands to heart. Belly's in. Left hand to your left hip, right hand to your left knee. Sorry for my back. Chest turns to the left. Take a breath. Let it go. Inhale to center, hands to heart. Rise up mountain. Shake things out. Step your right foot back, crescent lunge. Both feet point to noon. Press through your left heel. Woo! It's a balancing posture, remember. Ground in, strengthen through our body, lengthen through our spine. And hands can be on your hips, hands can be at your heart, hands can be up toward the ceiling, you choose. 3. Keep breathing. 2. Next breath out, hands to heart. Hinge forward a little bit. Strengthen everything. Left hand to your left hip, right hand to your left knee. Use this right here to push your heart toward the left. So a little twist toward our left. 3 breaths. Left heel pressing in. 2 breaths. Back to center. Step forward. Right foot steps back, crescent lunge. Arms up. Forward at your heart or on your hips, you choose. But your right heel is pressing in no matter what. Couple breaths. Hands to heart, reach forward. Right hand on your hip, left hand crosses your body, chest turns to the right. Couple breaths here. Back to center and step forward. Overhead sweep. Hands to heart, shake things out. And then find your mountain again. Tall and strong. Lots of height, lots of grounding in. Once you get still, take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Step your right foot back, crescent lunge. Find your feet. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, slowly open up to warrior 2. Bend and straighten your front knee a couple times. And then leave it bent. Press through your left heel. Press through your back heel. Strengthen all the way up your body. Flip your front hand. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Heels pressing in. Sometimes I like my right shoulder. I like to leave my right hand on my right hip sometimes. I'm back, warrior 2. Step, hands together and step forward. Left foot steps back, crescent lunge. I'm going to turn around on my mat. You don't have to. I just want to face you and not be turned away. Couple breaths here. And then open up warrior 2. So now your right foot stays pointing forward, left toes point to 9 o'clock. Arms reach. Bend and straighten your front knee a couple of times. Is your belly in? And then land in your warrior 2. Press through your heels, strengthen through your legs. Belly draws in, heart opens. Turn your front hand. Reach up, reverse warrior. So you have a good bend in your right knee, a good reach through your right arm. Full breath. Side angle. Heart spins open. Warrior 2. Hands together. Push off and step up. Keep your arms overhead. And bend your knees and fold all the way down. So your knees bend enough so your hands can touch the floor. At least your fingertips can touch the floor. And then belly in. Lift up to a flat back. Think of yourself as kind of an upside down L. Not a J. Right? You want to be here. Strong belly, long spine. Take a breath. And rise to stand. Shake things out a little bit. And then find your mountain. All right, good solid footing, good solid foundation, and a really tall structure. Deep breath keeps you fed. One more deep breath in. And out. Bring your feet closer together. Stand extra tall for your left side. Come onto your right toes. There's a bend for your right knee. Strengthen your left hip. Hands can be wherever you feel most comfortable. Lift your right toes off the floor so your right knee lifts. 3. Keep breathing. 2 is your belly in. Land your right toes back down. Strengthen again. Reset anything that kind of fell out of your organization, right? If your hips started pushing out, if your belly got soft, if your shoulders started slumping, now's the time to bring it all back together. Right? Strengthen, get your height back, knee lifts. 3, 2, remember you can hold on to something if it's close by. If it isn't close by, go stand by it or bring it closer. Land your toes. Again. Reorganize. Last time. Stand tall for your left side, right knee lifts. This is the same side we're doing 3 times in a row. 3, 2, and land down. Shake things out. Kind of move things around. And then stand in your mountain pose. Feet are a little bit closer than our true mountain pose where our feet are hip width. And tall for your right side, come onto your left toes. Right? Double check you're not leaning into your right hip. If your belly's in and you're pressing through your right heel, you've got good tall structure through your right side. Toes lift off the floor, knee lifts. 3 breaths. Keep breathing. Land your toes back down. Reset. If and when you're ready, you could stay right here the whole time. Put most of the weight into your right side and never lift your left foot. It's totally fine. You're still gaining that strength and that mindset of balance without even lifting up your left foot. If you choose to, though, lift up your left foot. 3 more breaths. Land your toes, reset. One more time. Stand a little bit taller if you can. Lift your foot. 3, 2, and lower down. Shake things out. Sweep your arms overhead and forward fold. Lift to a flat back. Bow down. Belly in, strong legs and backside, rise to mountain. Step your right foot back, crescent lunge. Full breath in. Full breath out. And step forward. Left foot steps back into your lunge. Full breath in. Full breath out. And step forward. Sweep your arms overhead. Hands to heart chair. Inhale to mountain. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. And bring your feet a little closer together again. Coming into tree pose, same form that we just had when we lifted our foot off the floor. We want a really tall left side. We'll start standing on our left side. Really tall, really strong. Turn the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. You can be here with your toes on the floor and never lift them up. You can come onto your calf. Or if you want, you can bring your foot up to your inner thigh. Don't let your foot push your left hip out as I fall over, or push you over. So find yourself in your nice, tall, strong tree. Hands can be wherever you feel most stable. Keep breathing. 3, 2. Exhale, lower down. Shift to your right side. Stand extra tall. Sole of your left foot comes to the inside of your right leg. 3, 2, and lower down. Shake things out a little bit. See your arms overhead and forward fold. Belly's in, strong foundation, lift up, flat back. And as you breathe out, land your hands, come down into table. Come into some more cow cats, rolling through our spine. I like to think of this as like a reset of our spine. Belly's in the whole time. Back to table. Belly's in, pulled in and lifted. Shoulders roll away from our ears. Reach your left foot back. Land the ball of your foot and toes. Press your heel back toward the wall behind you. And then land your left knee. Right leg reaches back. Is your belly pulled in? Mine was not. Pull it in. Right foot lands, your heel presses back. And back to table. Right arm reaches forward, belly's pulled in. Land it down. Left arm reaches forward, belly's pulled in. Take a breath. Land down. Widen your knees out. Sit back to child's pose. One more deep breath in. And out. Lift yourself up into table and then find your way onto your seat. Whatever that looks like for you, sitting up tall. And we'll take a twist to our left. Train's going by. So staying in this twist, your belly's in, your heart's lifted. Turn your head, look out over your left shoulder. And turn your head, look out over your right shoulder. And bring everything to center. Take a deep breath in. And twist to your right. Some days we get a train conductor that is nuts with the horn. And this is one of them. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear that. The conductor is going nuts with the horn. Turn your head, look out over the right. Turn your head, look out over your left shoulder. And come back to center. Round your spine and cat, chin to chest. Lift your chin, press your chest forward, cow. round back, lift and press forward, and then back to a neutral spine. Left hand comes outside your left hip, right arm extend, fold to the left. And come to center, right hand lands, left arm lifts, fold to the right. And back to center. Find your way onto your mat, lay right down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. And then bring your hands and feet to the floor. Knees are bent, feet are hip width apart. Pull your belly in. Strong legs, strong glutes, bellies in. Lift and lower your hips a few times. It doesn't have to be high off the floor. Heels press in, lift, and lower. Shoulders roll back so they press in. Lift and lower. Keep breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out as you lower. A couple more times. Lift. Lower. Last one. Lift. And lower. Left foot stays on the floor. Right leg extends up. Make big circles with your right leg. Not with just your foot. You're moving your whole leg. So starting at the hip socket. Go in the other direction. And if holding your leg feels better, do that. I think for me, it feels more balanced if my hands are on the floor. Pause. Leg is up toward the ceiling. Heel taps the floor, lift it back up. Again, lower. Belly's pulled in for support and lift. Last one. Lower and lift. Stay here. Leg opens to the right a little. Close to the left. Right and left. So when you're taking it out to the side, it doesn't have to come far. You don't have to come any farther than the mat's edge. Just want a little bit of that movement in our hip. And back to center. Land your right foot. Left leg extends up. Big circles. Again, if I press down more with my hands and arms and shoulder blades, other direction, to keep my body from flailing all over the place while I do this. And rest, reaching straight up. Tap your heel and lift. Tap your heel, lift it up. And then open to the left and take it to the right. Open to the left, to the right. Again, this does not have to be a big movement at all. You got full control. Back to center, land your foot. Press down with your feet, your hands, your arms, your shoulder blades. Belly's in. Lift and lower your hips 4 times. Keep breathing. Last one. Lift and lower. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your arms out to a T and drop your knees to the left. And then come through center and knees to the right. Knees to center. Hug your legs in toward your chest. Stretch your body out both directions. Take a full breath in. One more time, hug your knees to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And land your feet on the floor. Grab your socks, your sweatshirt, your blanket, your pillow, whatever it is. If you'd rather sit in a comfy chair, lay on the bed, whatever it might be. We're going to come into our final resting posture of our practice. So get yourself still. If you're laying down, get comfortable. I'm watching the time. I'll ring a bell. At the end, it's just for a few moments. So get yourself still. Keep yourself warm. Let your body start to breathe completely on its own. Let go of any tension in your muscles. Let go of any tension in your thoughts. Let go of any effort that you're exerting at all. Remind yourself gently, every time your mind starts to wander, to just focus on your breathing. Try to keep the fidgeting to the absolute minimum. Being as still and restful as you can. Feeling each breath move into your body and leave your body. Staying as still as you are right now, start to deepen your breathing. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes gently. And then bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around. Hug yourself close, take a full breath. And as you slowly exhale, slowly roll to your right side. Long breath in. Long, slow exhale. Gently press yourself up to a seated position, hands at your heart center. On a breath in, your spine gets taller, your heart opens even more. And on a breath out, your shoulders release, your face softens. One more inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, soften. Bright light that shines within me, honors and bows to each of you. So much gratitude for showing up on your mat and being here with each other to practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.